Hi everyone, this is Jalinda with Joy Crafted Greetings, and I wanted to share a little craft with you today. If you follow me on Facebook, then you probably saw the baskets that I made for family members for Easter. They are so easy, so simple, and in talking to my sister, we were talking about how versatile they are. They could be used for so many different things. So I created this one and this one just to show you, let me get this out of the way, to show you a couple of different things that you can use them for. This one could be a teacher's gift, you know, with the end of school year coming. I know some of you make gifts for teachers or take gifts to teachers. This would be a really cute teacher's gift with maybe some candy or some a gift card, or you know, something small and simple like that in it. And then graduation's coming up, and a lot of you throw graduation parties, so maybe you need just a little gift bag or a little gift box for everyone who comes to the party, or for your child's friends who are graduates, or whatever graduation gift you may be giving. And it can even be used as like party favors for birthday parties, for graduation parties, for any kind of party. Make it seasonal, make it Christmassy. So many different things you can do with this, and it is so simple. It doesn't use a lot of paper, it doesn't use a lot of cardstock, and it takes 10 minutes to put together. So I'm going to make one with you today and show you just how quick and easy it is to assemble. And I'm going to use, this is some of our new paper that will be coming out next month, and it is called Floral Impressions. And it's so, oh goodness, it's so pretty. But I love that strawberry color in it, and so we're also going to use the strawberry slush, which is another color that is coming out in our annual catalog next month. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that you're going to need is a 6x6 square of your cardstock. Okay, you're going to need a little bit of this. Now, before you take it out of the trimmer though, let's go ahead and score it at 2 inches. This stuff's pretty thick, so score it well. And again at 4 inches. Turn it one time and score it again at 2 inches and at 4 inches. And this is going to give you this square with 9 squares in it. Okay, now bring this small piece, let me get this one out of the way, we won't need that. Bring this small piece back and cut a 6-inch strip that is 3/4 of an inch wide. Okay, now bring in your DSP, and you're going to be covering 6 of these squares, but only 6, so you need 6 pieces. Now, each square, of course, is 2 inches, and this one I made the DSP squares 1 3/4. And this one I made it 1 7/8 because I wanted just a little bit less of the trim to show. I think that's what I'm going to do with this one, with my little flower basket here. Okay, so we want 1 7/8. If you have 6x6 DSP that you need to use up, this is a great way to do it. And by the way, guys, does this drive you crazy? I don't know if my trimmer is dull or if I'm just not pressing right, but I wanted to show you a quick fix for this. If your trimmer leaves little fuzzies on the edge, just a fine emery board takes them right off. Makes a mess, but it takes them right off. Okay. So we need 6 of those. I will normally cut 2 strips so I can cut 2 at a time. But in the interest of not using up or not making my DSP tiny, you know, I don't want to cut my DSP up too much. So I'm just going to do it this way. And that one strip easily gives us 6 squares with this tiny bit left over, okay? Now you need one other piece from the DSP. You need a piece that is 1/2 inch wide by 6 inches long. Now, I will caution you, if you're using DSP that's directional, it's not going to matter on this piece, but these pieces, you see the stems of the flowers are all going one way in each piece. So I'll show you the best way to do that, but I'll caution you that if you want the quickest, simplest way to make this basket, use DSP that isn't directional. Okay, we're done with this, so set that out of the way. Okay, let's bring back this piece. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to cut a slit from the first score line down and from the first score line down again. Then we're going to turn it and do the same thing, okay, so that you have this piece by itself. These 3 on this side and these 3 on this side will be loose and attached to the center. But you will not cut this way, okay? So let me show you what I mean. Scissors, okay? So you're going to cut on the score line up to the first score line. Just like that, okay? Okay, now turn it all the way around and do that again. You can do this on your trimmer. I am nervous when I do that, so I decided to just use my scissors. Okay, now go ahead and fold your pieces. Okay, now flip it over. And with the slits on the top and on the bottom, you are going to put your pieces down each side. So what I suggest is, and I'll show you, this was a little bit directional. So, and it turned out right on the sides. Of course, on the ends, but on the sides, it's going to be tilted no matter what kind of paper you're using, just because you're tilting the two sides in together. So what I do is I make my direction go toward the center on these center two, on the middle two, on each side, have them facing the center. And then on the ends, I have them facing toward that piece. Does that make sense? This is a little bit of a trial and error kind of thing. You may find a way that you like to do it better, but these baskets are, they're made to be quick and easy, so I don't want to put just too much effort into, trimming down and trying to get the directions to go exactly right. And it's also a waste of DSP, so let's go with that. Let me get my glue. Okay, before I do that, let's go back to these two strips. Go ahead and glue this DSP strip to the center of your Strawberry Slush cardstock strip. You can use the Stampin' Seal if you want. I use glue because I need to have a little wiggle room. I don't have the steadiest hand. Now, once you have that glued, just take your bone folder and gently curl the piece a couple times. This is going to be your handle, and if you don't curl it, it will get creases in it. So get that curled and set it aside for now. Okay? Now let's get these glued down. These are just such a cute little, container to put a little birthday gift, maybe some hard candies or peppermints or something for someone in the hospital if you want to take them a gift. It's bright and cheery, it'll cheer them up. And it can be used for so many different things. Even as a catch-all on your countertop if you need it. Okay. It's hard to get these centered when I'm not looking down at it directly. So forgive me if they're a little off. I will probably be using this one as a Mother's Day gift. It's got these beautiful spring flowers, and I'm just in love with this Strawberry Slush cardstock. Okay, you've got all of your DSP glued down. Now, flip it over, and you're going to fold one of the solid pieces inward. And then you're just going to bring these two pieces together, just like that, okay? So, put a little glue from the top corner down to about 1/3 of the way in, something like that. And glue the tips right there, just the two corners of those two pieces together, okay? And then go on the inside. Get a little glue on that solid piece and glue it upward. And that just adds a little stability to it. And that little bit there. Okay, turn it around. We're going to do that again. Okay, see how I've got the two inward corners together there, and then just a little glue on that inside piece and push it upward. And there is the body of your basket, just like that. And of course my DSP is facing the wrong way on this kind, but that's okay. It's still very vibrant, very pretty. Okay, now let's get our handle on. So this piece that you glued upward, and then on the inside, this, it's kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can get some light on it. Okay, so this piece that you glued upward, your handle is just going to rest right there on that. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea of where you want your handle to go, just right there sitting on top of that. Just keeps it even and kind of neat. So put a little glue on each end of the outside of your handle. And glue it in. Turn, and the same thing over here. Just I'm sorry, I'm moving out of camera. Okay, there we go. So your basket is done. You can stop there. I'm going to add some embellishments, but you could so easily stop right there and have just the most adorable little basket that you can stuff, you know, put some shredded paper in with whatever little gift you want. Nail polish and nail file would be really, you know, a cute little gift for a little girl, or teenage girl, or, you know, some makeup or something fun like that. For a guy, a keychain, or what else do guys like? anything small and, you know, fairly lightweight, because this is cardstock. Any of that would fit so nicely in here. Okay, now we're going to, I went ahead and cut out my pieces from the beautiful butterfly die set. I just wanted to do these little butterflies, so I cut 2 bases, the 2 inside pieces, and 2 bodies. All right, so what I like to do with these is just kind of curl them a little bit around my finger. Same with the bodies here. I mean the inside pieces. Then you're going to put a little glue on that right there. And stick it down to the center. Okay. Now this is easiest done with some tweezers because these little pieces are tiny. So just put a little glue on the body. Stick it right down to the center. How cute is that little butterfly? Okay. Do the other one. Got glue on my fingers and everything's sticking to it. Okay. Here we go. Now we're just going to put some glue here. Put a butterfly on. I like to lift that inside piece just a little to give it a little dimension. And some glue here. The other butterfly. And there it is. It's all done, this cute little Mother's Day basket. You can put a sentiment on here or tuck a note inside if you want to use it as a little, you know, like a gift tag sort of. Let me bring these other two back. With the graduation one, class of 2025 would be really cute right there. And this paper, I just, with the cap and gown stamps, I just used this small stamp and made my own cardstock there. I just stamped it all over randomly to look like hats being thrown in the air. Okay, but you could do class of 2025. You could do the school mascot, Go Lions. You can do so many different things. Congratulations, you did it. So many different things. And this cap and gown set actually has some sentiments that are perfect. Congratulations, graduate, class of, and you can add your 2025. All the hard work was worth it. So there you have it. These little gift baskets. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you have questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments. And I will also put, I'll put the measurements in the description so you can find those. And share my video if you enjoyed it, like it. And I thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day. Goodbye.